5:30 starts right now.
We begin with an update to a deadly shooting that happened Thursday night. We have now learned the name of a man who was fatally shot while police say he was breaking into a woman's home.
Yeah, he's been identified as 41-year-old Roman Rodriguez. Police called out to Kashmir Place around 10 p.m. Thursday. That's near Callis Avenue and Southside Lions Park.
Police say a woman in her 30s was home at the time with her 3 kids. That's when she heard Rodriguez entering her back door. She said he made it into the laundry room. Police say she got her gun and shot him in the chest. Rodriguez died on the way to the hospital. A registered sex offender in Uvalde was arrested today here in San Antonio after police say he'd been avoiding law enforcement for a long time. Carol Cochran was wanted on several felony warrants, including failure to comply with sex offender requirements. He was taken into custody by the U.S. Marshals Lone Star Fugitive Task Force with help from San Antonio Park Police. The search for Cochran has been ongoing since his last sex offender compliance check. Further details are limited at this time. A woman is hit and killed by a car after being restrained by Via Transit police overnight in the city's northwest side. Police say it was around 2 a.m. and the woman came up to the Via officer's car on the I-10 access road naked and incoherent.
The officer calling for EMS and requesting a female officer at the scene while waiting for the ambulance. He tried to restrain that woman for her safety, but says she put up a fight and then ran across the westbound lanes of I-10. A car not able to stop, hitting her. EMS says she was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the vehicle did stop to render aid. No charges are pending right now. A fire at a West Side apartment complex leaving some residents displaced today. It happened around 2 o'clock this morning on Meadow Springs Ranch Apartments. That's on Marbach Oaks. San Antonio Fire Department says it started in a first floor unit. That apartment sustained fire and smoke damage. The people who lived there were not home at the time. Firefighters able to get everyone else out safely. Crews were able to stop that fire from spreading to other buildings. SAFD is currently working with those displaced people to find them new homes. The exact cause of that fire is still unknown right now.
Well, we have been following a troubling trend of pet owners surrendering animals across San Antonio. Today, a group of rescue agencies organized a town hall with the city of San Antonio to brainstorm some solutions.
Arlene Waldman is live on the northwest side where that town hall just wrapped up. What did you learn?
Yeah, it was a discussion that included over 20 rescues, animal care services, and several elected city officials. Now, today's town hall really focused on the stray population here in San Antonio and the huge need for spay and neuter services. Representatives with rescues say that'll be the way to keep animals off the street. Shannon Sims, the director of ACS, agrees adding the long-term solution to San Antonio's stray population is spay and neuter, but a veterinarian shortage nationwide and here in San Antonio is making this difficult.
The root of the problem is a lack of spay neuter in the community. Both whether the city's paying for it or who's paying for it, there is not enough to service our community right now.
Tonight on the Night Beat, we'll talk about some of the other issues discussed during this town hall, including a massive push for more fosters and rescues asking to be seen as equals with ACS. Reporting live on the northwest side, Lee Waldman, KSAT 12 News.
A big issue there. Thank you, Lee.
We'll be right back.
Outside with live cam as we wrap up the weekend on this Sunday, reading 90 at the airport. It is pretty toasty out there as we've seen some sun break through the clouds. It's also muggy but windy, and thankfully that wind is helping us out with this hot and humid as it is late this afternoon, early this evening. The aquifer today is down 1/10 of a foot, and in your pollen count, molds and oak are moderate, pecan and grass are low. We've got a window for a few storms later on tonight. I'll tell you all about it coming up next. Welcome back. Hope you've had a great weekend. Temperatures currently in the upper 80s, low 90s across much of the area, even mid-90s. Places like Stinson, 95 now, 92 Divine, low to mid-80s across the hill country. Good mix of sun and clouds has settled in, but there's a lot of thunderstorm activity going on across West Texas. We've got at least around 10 to a dozen severe thunderstorms producing large hail and even a couple of tornado warned storms all the way from the Texas Panhandle, Amarillo down through Lubbock, Midland, Odessa, all the way down to the Big Bend region of Texas. This is because of a dry line producing some severe weather there. more. For our area, the only county that's being affected by these severe weather watches is Uvalde County. That's where a tornado watch will be in place until 10 o'clock tonight. I'm not anticipating that to be extended farther east and include any more of our counties, but we are going to have to watch thunderstorm development very carefully over the next several hours. I think the bulk of any activity that could affect our area, including San Antonio, is going to come out of Mexico. Not so much all of that that's going on in far west Texas, but more of anything that can develop over the higher terrain of northern Mexico here within the next 2 to 3 hours. And there are some indications that if severe storms can get going west of the Rio Grande, they could try to work east toward I-35 in San Antonio tonight. But timing wise here, this is likely looking at this storm activity getting to San Antonio closer to about midnight. And this is something that we're just going to have to watch and see here very carefully over the next several hours. There's the potential that these storms fire up and they just don't make it very far east at all. But nonetheless, I'm going to leave in a chance for some isolated showers and thunderstorms for our area, starting to pick up closer to midnight and then continuing into possibly the pre-dawn hours of your Monday morning. Any activity, if it continues past midnight, should wrap up by the Monday morning commute, and we'll just be left with a few passing showers as we get into the day on Monday. So this evening through 8 o'clock, no chance of storms, and that will generally be true through about 10 o'clock or so. But as we get closer to midnight, if those storms can hold together, they could be moving closer to Bexar County, San Antonio, New Braunfels, Bernie, as we get closer to midnight. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on the radar for you over the next several hours. I'll have a full update for you coming up tonight on the Night Beat, but keep that KSAT Weather Authority app close and I'll keep you updated over the next few hours. Couple of lingering showers through the day on Monday. Windy tomorrow too, breezy on Tuesday with a high near 90, and then some low end rain chances work back in on Wednesday. It looks like our next best chance of some scattered showers and storms this week will be on Thursday. Sports is up after the break.
Pro football coverage powered by Davis Law Firm.
Several San Antonio area football players are going to be very busy getting ready for rookie minicamp, as well as relocating to another state. Steel Knight and Baylor Bear JT Woods was drafted in the third round by the LA Chargers Friday night. He brings speed, size, and ball hawking skills. So we asked him, what are the Chargers getting in JT?
They're getting an amazing person, let alone an amazing player. I'm going to be awesome in the locker room, awesome in the community. I just can't wait to get to LA and do big things.
You know, JT, he's just got a lot of rare DB stuff. I mean, he's 6'2 plus 195. He runs 4'3", 10'8 broad, 39.5 vert, and you know that those are rare DB numbers.
Coach Staley also said Woods will have kicking game value. Judson alum and Texas A&M defensive lineman DeMarvin Leal was selected in the third round by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Watch out, AFC North quarterbacks. Now we asked Marv, what are the Steelers getting in return?
Everything. They're just going to get somebody, you know, that's not only loves the game, but, you know, knows how to respect it as well, and just somebody that wants to be able to help the organization go to another level.
Marvin Leal, this is a talented inside, outside. He's moved all along the defensive line of scrimmage. We think he can play a number of positions, both in the base defense and the sub packages. Quality interior rusher who also rushed from the outside last year, and he's certainly a run defender as well.
Steelers defensive coordinator Terrell Austin said he likes Leal's versatility. Two UTSA Roadrunners got the call Saturday on day 3 of the draft. Offensive lineman Spencer Burford from Wagner High School was selected in the 4th round by the 49ers, and lightning-fast cornerback Tariq Woolen went in round 5 to the Seahawks. Here's Burford getting the call from Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan.
Spence, congrats, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for the opportunity, man.
Hey, you ready to come to work, man?
Hell yeah, man. Let's get it started. Let's get it rolling.
All right, man. Well, hey, we're pumped up, man. This is the right spot for you, dude. We're going to get to work right when you get here, all right?
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Now let's check out some area guys who went undrafted. Former Judson standout and UTSA running back Sincere McCormick was invited by the Seahawks to attend rookie mini camp. Warren High School alum Dennis Houston, a wide receiver from Western Illinois University, signed with the Dallas Cowboys as an undrafted free agent. And defensive tackle Elijah Garcia from Stevens High and Rice University signed with the LA Rams as an undrafted free agent as well. And 3 more UTSA Roadrunners signed undrafted deals. Linebacker Clarence Hicks with the Bengals, linebacker Charles Wiley with the Ravens, and tight end Leroy Watson with the Falcons. The Georgia native tweeted, "Mama, I'm coming home." And a trio of players from Incarnate Word got rookie camp invites. Wideout Trevor Beggy and D lineman Brandon Bowen will try out for the Chiefs, and running back Kevin Brown will look to open some eyes with the Ravens. With their first-round pick in the NFL draft, the Dallas Cowboys selected Tulsa offensive tackle Tyler Smith. He's a big dude, 6'5", 324 pounds. Scouts say he plays with an edge. Smith is from Fort Worth, and after getting selected, he took a ride on a Cowboys bus from Fort Worth to Arlington and talked about getting drafted by his childhood team.
I mean, it's indescribable for me. You know, as a kid, I grew up in Pee Wee, like playing in the Cowboys Stadium. Like, it was always a dream for me. I never knew how, you never know what the odds are on it, but just to be like, have my name called and not even have to leave the state, like, it's a dream come true.
Smith will wear number 73, the same number as the great Larry Allen. With the 3rd overall selection, the Houston Texans drafted LSU cornerback Derek Stingley Jr. The 5-star recruit had a remarkable career with the Tigers when he was on the field. He has a lengthy injury history, but still, the Texans took a chance on him because he can play.
It means a lot because they saw my true talent beyond everything else. So whenever you're surrounded by people that know your true worth, it just makes you feel better as a person.
Of the Texans' 9 draft picks, 6 are from the SEC, including Stingley. Last night at Toyota Field, San Antonio FC beat down expansion side Monterey FC from California. SAFC opened the match with 3 goals in a first-half barrage that included 15 shots and 7 on target. In the second half, they closed out the match with 3 goals in the final 17 minutes, resulting in the highest-scoring night in club history. SAFC wins 6-0, with each of the 6 goals coming from a different player. We'll be right back after the break.
I'll be watching very closely how storms behave as they cross the Rio Grande later this evening. Again, if they can hold together, they could approach San Antonio closer to midnight. I'll have a full update for you tonight on the night beats and also throughout the evening via the KSAT Weather Authority app. And just a note, if they can get here, they'll likely be quite weak. So severe weather locally, not a big concern, guys.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Thank you, Katie.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back here tonight on the Night Beat at 10 o'clock. We'll see you then.